everyone, it's Tanya. Let's do some yoga together. So let's just start in mountain pose. We're going to come down to the mat shortly and do a little meditation, but let's just take a few moments to start by grounding down. Standing tall, roll the shoulders back. So let's root the feet down into the earth. You want to feel that sense of equal weight distribution. So think about that. Take a breath. Exhale and relax. So rooting the feet down, you want to feel your soles of your feet connecting with the earth. Take another breath. Exhale, kind of relax your toes, maybe lift them and lower them. Start to hug the muscles into the bones, coming up through the legs. Bring it through the glutes, all the way up through the spine. Roll the shoulders back. Palms are forward, arms are slightly out to your sides. Bring that energy from the earth all the way up through your spine, through the crown of your head. Chin is parallel with the earth. Beautiful. Take a moment here to just be in your mountain pose. Inhale, stretch nice and tall. Start to open up through your spine. Slowly and gently float your palms together. Exhale all that good energy right down to your heart center. Let's do one more. Stretch and reach. Exhale to the heart. So let's take a moment here to come down to the mat. And find a comfortable seat. So whichever way is most comfortable for you to sit is how you should be. Sometimes we have difficulty and we kind of slouch. So if you need to lean up against a wall while you're doing your settle in, feel free to do that too. I have a few clients that like to do that. It gives them a straighter spine. It gives them a little more support. So let's start with where you need to be this morning as you settle in. So if you're feeling a little, out of sorts, it's a very chaotic time. So maybe you need to find a sense of feeling grounded and stable. So perhaps connecting your fingers to the earth here, closing the eyes, and just gently breathing. Begin to bring yourself into the present moment. Feel your fingertips as they connect with the earth, or perhaps even the palms of your hands. Let that beautiful earth energy come up through the fingers and start to travel through the whole body. Relaxing as you exhale. Feeling your glutes connecting with the earth, the sits bones, the spine growing tall from the earth all the way up through the crown of the head. Letting go of any stresses, anxieties, or fears with each exhalation. Notice how you begin to feel that sense of grounding, a sense of connectedness with the earth and with everything that surrounds you. And then gently let's lift the fingers from the earth and place our hands with our palms up on our lap. And again, just continuing to breathe, to settle into the present. Sitting with the palms up allows all of that good light, energy, and love that's floating around in our space to flow in through the nerve receptors in the palms and fingers, traveling throughout the entire body, reaching every single cell within you. And then let's connect our thumb and forefinger and chin mudra, uniting our universal and individual faith or divinity, whatever it may be. It's all welcome here. So we create that infinite circle of energy between the personal and the divine. So kind of feel that connection between the thumb and forefinger. Your forefinger represents your individual faith or divinity, and your thumb represents the universal. So if you need a way to kind of remember that, what you can do is kind of take your forefinger and point to yourself. So that's how I remember that that is the individual. Take time to feel that divine energy traveling throughout your body, filling your heart with compassion, with light, with love, with empathy, and all good things. And while we're sitting in this beautiful posture, let's start to roll through a body scan. So just starting at the crown of your head, and just noticing how each part of your body feels as you flow down, checking in physically, becoming aware of how each part feels and maybe what you need physically today in this moment. Right now I'm filming in the morning, so sometimes filming in the morning, when we get up, we're a little tight. We've had our shower, so we've loosened up a little bit, but we need to loosen up a little bit more. Just starting to assess your physical needs. And once you've gone from the crown of your head to the tips of your fingers and your toes, we can also take a moment here to shift from the physical body over to the mind. So let's kind of check in with our mind. I'm sure everyone's thoughts are racing. There's so much to do and so little to do all at the same time. So much to do with preparing for the difficult times that we're in. And a lot of us are kind of sequestered at home. So, maybe we're doing home projects. We're trying to think of ways to keep busy. So let's just try and see where we need to be mentally in this moment and for the day ahead. I always love the visualization of clearing the mind by thinking of each thought as a piece of scrap paper or leaf floating away in a river. Let's go with the leaf because we don't want to litter. So let's take nature's way. So each thought is a leaf flowing away from your mind on a river, a stream, a brook, whatever appeals to you internally. And just letting those thoughts flow far, far away into the distance. Allowing that bliss of a still mind to enter. And let's make another shift. So shifting from the mind to the heart. Where are we emotionally in these troubled times? What are we feeling in this moment? You know, our emotions can be many felt all at once. So kind of check in emotionally, check in spiritually, see where you are, see what you need. You know, especially if you're a mom, a wife, you know, a daughter, you know, or if you're a guy and you're watching, you know, you're a dad, you're a son, you're a father, you know, we all have roles and responsibilities. And sometimes they can be very overwhelming and we lose sight of taking care of ourselves. So we've all heard it a million times before that you can't take care of everyone else unless you take care of yourself. So take this time to kind of check in emotionally, spiritually, see where you are, see what you need. And again, just breathe on it. Let it all settle in. And then let's take a moment to unite your physical, mental, and emotional needs. And let's bring them all into a single word or a short phrase. It can be a feeling or an emotion. You can even perhaps include something that you'd like to manifest into being in your life. And let's make an intention for our practice today. So, like I said, it can be as simple as a word. You know, maybe you're just super stressed out and you just need to relax. So relaxation is your word to refer to throughout your practice, your intention. So take a moment here. Think of your physical, your mental, your emotional, your spiritual needs, and form an intention. If you can't think of one, don't stress over it. It's yoga, people. We're not here to stress over yoga. We're here to relax and release through yoga. And when you find whatever that intention is, just repeat it silently to yourself a few times. Allow it to settle in fully to your heart, your mind, your body. Think of it nestling into each and every single cell within you, filling all those cells with light, love, and positivity. And then take a long, slow, deep inhale. As you exhale, release your thumb and forefinger. Let's kind of open the hands nice and wide. Stretch your fingers out. Let all that good energy, let that intention flow out to the universe. Let all that good energy flow out with it. Flowing out to your family, your friends, your loved ones, your neighborhood, your community, you know, your country, and out through the whole planet and out through the whole universe. Take a moment here to just feel that energy. Already you've created so much energy and we've just been on the mat for a few minutes. Beautiful. Let's bring the hands together at heart center. So I like to start with a few ohms. Om is the sound of the universe. It creates a beautiful vibration that travels throughout the body. You can also, if you're in a place where you can't om out loud, you can feel free to om internally in your mind and you can still feel that vibration. So we're going to start with a deep breath in and a relaxing exhalation, and then another deep breath in, and then we'll go into our first om. So we're going to go through 3. You can be as loud or as quiet as you'd like. So inhale, exhale, inhale, just take a few moments here. Feel that vibration resonate throughout your body. And then gently releasing your hands. So let's take a moment to go through some pranayama, some breathing today. So you can sit whichever way is most comfortable for you, maybe hands on the knees, fingertips on your mat, hands at heart center, or again in Chin Mudra, connecting the thumb and forefinger. So whatever works best for you. If you're not familiar with the Durga breath, the 3-part breath, and you're just learning it for the first time, you're joining us for the first time, you can place one hand on your lower abdominal area and one hand over your chest and heart. So we're going to start this breath down in the belly. So breathing from the diaphragm, inhaling, expanding your belly forward like a balloon, filling with air. And then bringing that breath next up through your rib cage, feeling the ribs expand all the way around your torso. And then finally all the way up to the top of the chest, filling your lungs with that beautiful air. Take a pause. And then slowly, gently exhale, relax, release, actively draw the navel in towards the spine at the base of the breath and take a pause. Inhale into that next breath, belly, ribs, and chest. All expanding, pausing at the top of the breath. And a slow, relaxing exhalation. Actively draw the navel in towards the spine at the base of the breath. So if you need a visualization for that part, think of a string at the back of your belly button and it's pulling your belly button back towards your spine. So again, let's flow through 3 more and take it at your own pace. So inhaling. Pause. Exhale, draw the navel in. Pause. 2 more. Beautiful, bringing it back to center. Let's inhale the arms up, stretch and reach nice and tall. So when we're stretching and reaching here, think about expanding and lengthening through your spine. Bring the palms together, exhale down to your heart center. Again, inhale up, stretch and reach, exhale to the heart. 2 more at your own pace. Inhale up. Let's add a twist this time, gently twisting to the left side. So bringing your left fingertips anywhere in the radius of your left hip, maybe behind your left hip if you're feeling comfortable and you'd like to go that deep. Gently turn your chin towards your left shoulder. Inhale up and over and down to the opposite side. Inhale, tall at center. Exhale, float the left palm down to the earth. Stretch over the head with the right arm. And just feel your side body beginning to open now. So you feel that starting from your hip joint, coming up through those lateral obliques, through your ribs, curving through the spine, through the underarm, and out to the fingertips with that stretch. Inhale gently up and over. Take your time. We're just easing into the physical body, so we don't want to overstretch too soon. And because these feel so great, let's go up and over to the other side one more time, stretching and reaching. Again, up and over, stretch and reach. And then tall at center with both arms. Exhale, float the hands down to heart center. Let's release the fingertips to the earth. Inhale, tall. Exhale, float the chin to the chest. Stretching through your neck and your rhomboid muscles running along your spine. Inhale, roll the right ear to the right shoulder. Feel that stretch starting at the crown of your head, flowing over your temple, your cheek, your jaw, down the left side of your neck, over your shoulder, and all the way down to your fingertips. Just this simple stretch releases so much tension, so much tightness. Inhale. Exhale, gently flow your chin to your chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. And again, let's feel that stretch, this time on the right side, starting at the crown of the head, flowing all the way down to your right fingertips. So good to release the stress and tension through the neck, through the shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, bring the chin back towards the chest. Move slowly and gently. Inhale, take the gaze to the ceiling. And down to the earth. Inhale, back to center, and just a gentle turn from left to right a couple of times. Gently releasing. Coming back to center. Beautiful. Maybe a few shoulder rolls here, just to kind of loosen up those shoulder joints as well. And then reversing direction. Crack, crack, crack. You hear any cracking and popping there? I know I always do. So let's move down into the lower body. So we're going to start with extending the right foot out to the side. We're going to draw that left foot in towards the right thigh. Think of that spine again growing tall from the crown all the way down to the spine, to the base of the spine. Inhaling your left arm up. Exhale, stretch over towards your right toes. So we're not trying to reach and touch the right toes. We're just opening through the side body and starting now to open through the inner thigh, through the hamstrings, the calf, the back of the knee. So right arm can be anywhere along your right leg that works for you. Just try not to go behind the leg. I think it just kind of tweaks your spine a little bit too much in an awkward position. Inhale that left arm up. We're going to bring it to the outside of the left knee. Right hand comes to the other side of the left knee. Inhale tall. You start to feel that stretch through your right thigh. Exhale, forward fold, heart over left thigh, bowing towards the earth, and take a moment to honor the earth. Releasing as you exhale. Inhale, let's rise back to center. Inhale, up and over to that right leg one more time. Stretch it out. Inhale, tall at center with both arms. Exhale, float them down to the earth in front of your left leg. You can start to walk your hands out. You can come out just a little bit here, or you can sink further down into a deeper stretch. It's whatever works for you. I'm going to keep mine a little gentle because it's early in the morning and I don't want to overstretch through my inner thigh. Inhale, work your way back to center. Slowly and gently, let's switch sides. So we're going to extend that left leg out and we're going to bring that right foot in towards the left thigh. So find that alignment, find that position that's most comfortable for you. When you're ready, inhale that right arm up. Stretch over towards the left toes. Again, just notice how your body feels here. Maybe come back to that intention, that physical need, physical needs, whatever they were. See if you can incorporate those here. Notice how each part of the body feels, just becoming aware of it. Inhale the right arm up, float it to the outside of your right knee. Left hand to the other side of your right knee. Inhale, tall, heart above the right leg. Exhale, forward fold, bowing down. This time, instead of honoring the earth, honor yourself. You know, you do so many things every day, complete so many tasks, so honor yourself for that. Inhale, rise up. Right arm reaching again over towards the left toes. Open that side body. Feel that beautiful stretch through your left leg. Inhale, tall at center with both arms. Float them down to the earth. Slide or walk your hands forward. Again, you can sink all the way down or part way down. Wherever it feels best to you, always, always, always listen to your body. Always make sure that you are cleared medically through your doctor for any physical activity that you may be participating in. And then slowly and gently bring it back to center. Let's bring both legs straight out in front. So kind of shimmying through the hips until you feel comfortable. Think about that tall, beautiful spine again. Tailbone to crown. Inhale the arms straight up. Exhale, start to ease into a forward fold. So I prefer to just allow the hands to gently flow to the legs wherever it's comfortable for you. Some people are really, really tight through the glutes, the hamstrings, the lower back. So even if you're just starting with sitting tall and just bringing your forearms to your thighs, you can start there. If you're comfortable there and you'd like to go deeper, inhale. Exhale, start to walk your hands up towards your ankles. And because it's a forward fold, we want to draw the navel in towards the spine. This way it protects our lower back. Maybe you're working your way up to your feet. So again, wherever it works for you, it's morning, so I'm going to keep mine just a little more gentle. I'm a little tighter. You know, with all this craziness going on, you know, I always say how important your personal practice is, and I have to admit, my personal practice just kind of fall off to the wayside a little bit as I was getting things settled with my mom and her health care and her needs, and you know, our home and our needs for our home. So it's great to get back on the mat, and it's great to listen to your body, because you know, maybe 2 weeks ago you were able to do this beautiful complete forward fold, but you haven't been able to work out or stretch. So we don't want to go right back to that full deep fold. We want to take it nice and easy and gentle. So with that being said, come back up to center. Let's make our way to the center of our mat. Hugging the knees with the hands so that we're nice and tall. Deep breath in. So I'm going to give you two options here to come down to the mat. The first one is placing your palms on the mat, lowering to the forearms and elbows, and then all the way down. Your other option is to extend your arms. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Breathing the whole way. And then when you're down on the mat, let's draw the knees in. Let's take that beautiful, gentle rocking motion from side to side. So we start to loosen here through our lower back, through our ribs, through our spine, through our shoulders. Feels great just to kind of roll from side to side. Coming back to center. Let's stretch the right leg out on the mat, lengthen it out. Bring your left arm gently out to the side. So if you're in a small space like I am, and you're not able to extend your left arm straight out from your shoulder, you can always come into a cactus arm, so bending at your elbow so that your palm is up. Deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to bring that left leg across the body. So we're coming into the twist here for the spine. So we're coming deeper into our spine. Keep this twist gentle if that's where you need to be. And you can keep it gentle by just keeping your left foot on your right thigh. Maybe even hooking your toes behind your knee. Or if you want, you can kind of roll deeply into the twist if you're ready for it. Bringing your left knee and foot to the earth. Wherever you are with this stretch, take some deep breaths. Think about relaxing, releasing, letting go of all the tension. Let go of the to-do list. Think about breathing through your spine, through your ribs. Breathe through your internal organs, wringing toxins from them when you come into the twist. Slowly and gently rolling back onto your spine, left knee into the heart. Inhale. Exhale, lower the left foot down. Realign through your spine. So you want to shift those hips into alignment. Draw your right knee in. Lengthen the left leg on your mat. Same thing, opposite side. Right arm extending straight out from your shoulder. Deep breath in. Exhale, coming into your twist. Left hand guiding your right knee across the body. Stretch and breathe into your twist. So again, if you're in a small space, you can just bend your elbows so your hand is kind of making a stop sign or a police cactus, cactus arm, stop sign. Inhale, exhale, roll onto your spine. Let's stretch both legs out. Let's reach the arms above the head. Take a beautiful full body stretch here. Breathe in. Stretch with your fingers, with your toes. Tighten up your muscles. And exhale, relax. Draw the knees into the chest. Once more, give yourself a little hug. Rock side to side. You can either turn onto your side and press up here, or you can roll forwards and backwards and roll your way up to center. So making our way back to the middle of our mat and over onto hands and knees. So we want to come into our table posture. So when we come into table, let's think about alignment. So think about wrists and shoulders aligning, fingertips spread wide on your mat, pressing down into the earth. Shoulders are nice and strong. Take a breath, exhale. Think about the knees and the hips being in alignment. Again, the spine is nice and straight. Tops of the feet are resting on your mat. Returning to our Durga breath, inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, curl the toes under if it suits you, into cow pose. So we're stretching those abdominal muscles. Exhale, round the spine, press the earth away, tuck the chin to the chest for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Beautiful Marijarasana. To get our spinal fluid moving to create more flexibility through the spine. A couple more, and just flow through these at your own pace. And we don't want to move too quickly or transition too quickly from one to the other, because we just want to ease into our spine. And then returning to center. Find your alignment, nice flat back. Couple of options coming up for you. So the first option is extended puppy pose if you're doing a gentle practice and you don't want to come into a full down dog. So just walking your hands forward on your mat a little bit. Inhale, exhale, lower the head between the arms, keep the hips high. And again, you can slide your fingers and hands a little more forward if you'd like. Breathe and release through your spine. You can feel all those vertebrae opening up, creating that space, decompressing that whole spinal column. If you prefer down dog, walk the hands back under the shoulders. Breathe in, curl the toes under. Exhale, lift the hips and sink the heels back. So if you want, you can start with walking your dog. Nice and gentle, lifting and lowering the heels. Feeling that beautiful stretch through your calves, through your hamstrings, and through the soles of the feet. Give your feet some love here too. And let's press back deeply through the heels. Hold and breathe. I remember when I first started practicing yoga, the teacher said, oh, down dog can be such a comfortable, relaxing position, as I was struggling to keep myself in down dog. But you know, after you practice and you build up to it, it really does become a totally relaxing posture. So take another deep breath in, press the heels a little closer to the earth, feel those shoulder blades melting along your spine. Inhale, shifting the hips forward. Let's bring it right into plank. Hold and breathe. You can plank with your knees up, or you can always drop your knees down for a little bit more of a gentle posture. So if you're in extended puppy pose, You're kind of just bringing yourself into plank by bringing your body a little bit further forward. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. So that's lowering all the way down to the mat, extending your legs out behind you, pointing your toes, and then engaging your back body muscles, bringing your heart and your chin up, drawing your elbows into your ribs and your shoulder blades in towards your spine. So finding that gentle back strengthening, gentle back bend. Exhale, flow it down, relax through the whole body. Inhale, press the heart up, lift the hips up. Slowly and gently, let's sink those hips all the way back to the heels. Take an extended child's pose so your arms are stretched out in front of you. You can bring your forehead to the mat, or you can put your forehead on a block. Maybe rotate your wrists here. Open and close your fingers. Relax and release. Stretch through your spine and ribs. Inhale, table. Exhale, Chakravasana. So if you're practicing gently, you're going to stretch your right toes back on your mat. I'm a little off my mat, so let me realign so I don't come out of frame. Right toes back on the mat, left fingers forward on the mat. If you'd like to come into that pose a little more deeply, stretch straight back, hip to heel with the right leg, left arm reaching forward, palm facing in, and just find your balance here. If you have to lift and lower your hand a few times or come fully out and realign, feel free. And then slowly and gently, let's return to table. Take that moment to realign, so important. Breathe in. Exhale, stretch back through the left leg, forward through the right arm. And again, the option is here to keep it gentle with toes and fingers on the mat. Great, and then slowly and gently, let's bring it back to center. You can step your left or right foot forward, whichever works best for you. For me, it's always my left foot forward due to my injuries. Curl the opposite toes under, lift that knee. Step forward, roll up slowly and gently through the front of your spine, bringing it straight up into mountain pose. Take a breath. Exhale. So take this time to root your feet down, to find your mountain posture. That beautiful Tadasana that brings your whole life into balance. And inhale, stretch and reach tall. Exhale, slowly hinge at your hips. Think about that alignment through your spine. Tuck your navel in as you gently reach down towards the earth, relaxing through the head and neck. If you're super duper tight through your back body, you are always welcome to bring hands above your thighs and just kind of come into a half fold, or perhaps hands to shins, ankles, toes, or again, right down at the earth. Take a few breaths here. As you exhale, see if you can draw your heart a tiny bit closer to your thighs. When I say a tiny bit, I mean millimeters. You know, bringing your head to your knees. We're just talking about stretching and lengthening through the back body. And then gently bend at the knees, rolling again, up slowly and gently. Inhale, tall. Interlace the fingers, stretch back into extended Tadasana, lift the chin. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, tall here. Exhale, let's stretch and reach over towards the left side. Open the right side body, stretch it out. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right, opening through the left side body. Inhale, tall and center. Swan dive it down, all the way down to the earth again, or to wherever it works for you this morning. Notice how the body feels as you come into this second forward fold. Maybe you're able to go a little bit deeper, maybe not. All is well. And then bend at the knees. Inhale, roll it up slowly, arms reaching tall. Exhale, hinge at your knees. Start to sink your hips back, finding your Utkatasana, your chair pose. Strong and beautiful. Inhale your hands to your heart. Exhale, let's start into a rotation here. So we're rotating our body towards the right side. You can either hover above your right knee or you can connect your left elbow to your right knee. It's all about where you're comfortable. Inhale across heart center and over to the opposite side. Again, either hovering above for gentle or connecting elbow and knee for deeper practice. Inhale, heart center. Exhale, release the fingertips to the earth. Relax through the head and neck. I love this part in Uttanasana where I relax the head and neck because I feel that gravity is helping to create space through my cervical spine. So maybe become aware of that part of your body right now. Inhale to a half lift, so it's fingertips to shins, straight spine. Exhale, forward fold, plant your fingers, bend your knees. Let's step it back to plank. So you can do a kneeling plank or knees up plank. Let's hold and breathe here. See if you can do 2 or 3 full breaths. Building that strength and endurance. And then slowly exhale, chaturanga down. Extending the legs out behind you. So maybe it's baby cobra again for you. Maybe you want to go deeper. Rising up so that your forearms and palms are resting on the mat. Your legs are extended out behind you. Maybe you're ready for full cobra. Lifting the heart all the way up. Again, releasing through your lower back. Exhale, flow it all the way down to the mat. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the hips. Let's reverse our back bends into an extended child's or traditional child's pose, whichever you prefer. Take a moment here to come back to your intention. Notice if it's shifted at all. Notice how your body is feeling, your heart, your mind. Inhale, table. Exhale, extended puppy again or down dog. Stretch and release through that whole back body. Again, you can walk your dog if you'd like. Or if you want, you can lift one leg up and find your 3-legged dog. Step your foot down. Press the heels to the mat. If you want, you can lift the opposite leg up for 3-legged dog. I can only lift my left leg because of former injury, so I can't put full weight bearing on my left leg and foot. Doesn't work for me. So do what works for you. And then let's bring it back to down dog. And you can do that in extended puppy as well by just lifting one leg up and then bringing it back down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale to the back bend of your choice. Baby cobra, sphinx, full cobra. If you want to go even deeper, lift the legs for up dog. Exhale, flow it down. Inhale, rise up through the chin, through the heart, through the arms and the hips. Let's take it back to that gentle stretch and extended or traditional Tadasana, whatever works for you. Inhale, table. Exhale, let's return to our beautiful Chakravasana posture. Stretching back through that right leg, left arm forward. Hold and breathe. Again, work on finding balance here. If you want, you can bend your knee and reach back with your hand. Maybe you connect with your foot, or maybe you just work on balance. And then return to table. Breathe in. Switch sides. Exhale back with the left. Reach forward with the right. Again, maybe you bend your knee and reach back with your hand. Maybe you connect, maybe you just balance. Slowly and gently return to table. Step either your right or left foot forward, whichever works best for you. Plant your fingers, curl the opposite toes under, lift that knee. Oops, caught up on my mat. Now there's always something, but you know, it's okay, we just adjust. And let's step it through. So stepping forward and then bending at the knees, rolling up to center. Inhale, tall. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, extended Tadasana. Inhale, tall. Exhale, left. Inhale, tall. Exhale, right. Inhale, tall. Exhale, swan dive it down. Find the forward fold that works for you. Unfortunately, the only room I had available in the house to teach from is this little room here. It's about a 10 by 10. So, and it is, of course, the only room that is carpeted, so I'm stuck on the carpet. Bend the knees, roll it up to center. So let's bring it into mountain pose. Inhale up. Exhale, let's return to that beautiful Utkatasana. Find your strength in chair pose. Inhale the hands to the heart. Exhale, let's twist to the right again. So whether you're bringing your elbow to your knees or you're just hovering above, inhale. Exhale, let's open the arms. So we're stretching those right fingers up towards the sky. Left fingers are reaching down towards the earth. You can bring your hand to your hip or draw your forearm across your lower back on the right side if you'd like. Inhale. Exhale, reach your shoulder and elbow up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands back to prayer at your right shoulder. Inhale, across heart center to the left. Inhale. Exhale, open the arms, reaching up. And then again, you can bring the left hand to the hip or the left forearm across the back, palm up, breathe in. Exhale, lifting your shoulder and elbow up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale your hands back to your left shoulder in prayer. Inhale to heart center. Exhale, release your fingertips to the earth. Lift your hips, relax your head and neck. Take a long, slow, deep exhalation. Press the knees back. Draw the navel in. Find that beautiful deep back body stretch. Relax the head and neck. Maybe shake your head yes, shake your head no. Bend at the knees. Let's roll it up to center. Bring it into mountain. Palms forward, shoulders back. Take a moment here to bring your hands together at heart center. Check in with your body from the crown of your head to your fingertips and your toes. Notice how you feel physically. Notice how you feel mentally and emotionally. Take a moment to relax here. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands to your sides, returning to mountain. Deep breath in. Exhale, step your right foot back slightly on the diagonal. Hips and heart are forward, left knee is above your ankle. Inhale, sweep the arms up right into warrior one. Exhale, soften into your shoulders. Hold and breathe, feel your alignment. So think about your heels aligning with each other, left heel and right heel. Think about keeping that left knee above your ankle. Hips and heart forward. Inhale. Exhale the hands to the heart. Inhale, twist towards the left. Look out the window if you're in front of the window. See the day becoming lighter. Exhale across heart center to the right. If you're looking out a window, maybe it's nighttime for you, so you're seeing the sun go down instead of come up. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release your hands behind your back. Let's stretch through the heart space. Stretch through those shoulders. So either interlacing your fingers, you know, or holding opposite hands or wrists or forearms, maybe even bending your elbows if that works better for you. Hands on the hips if you're really tight and you can't bring the arms back. So wherever it is for you, bring your heart forward, lift your chin, deep breath in, stretch those arms back. So whichever posture or modification you're doing, breathe in, take a tiny little forward fold here. If you want to go deeper, you can straighten your left leg and bow all the way forehead to knee. I'm going to keep it a little more gentle. Inhale, rise to center. Let's return to warrior one. Soften into those shoulders. Inhale your hands together at heart center. Exhale, we're going to pivot the right toes out and maybe extend that right leg back a little bit. Extending your arms straight out from your shoulders into warrior two. Let's bring that gaze over the left front fingertips. Inhale, let's turn the left palm up, lift it up to the sky. Rest your right palm on your right thigh. Again, realign if you need to. Finding our peaceful warrior. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exhale. Left hand or forearm comes over the right thigh, left thigh. Right arm reaching over the head into side angle. So you find that beautiful side stretch here, wherever it works for you. Inhale, rotate back to warrior two. Breathe in. Slowly and gently straighten that left knee. Hinge forward. So we're reaching from the hips. We're not shifting forward. We're not bending that left knee. So it's a reach from the hips forward with the left fingers. Keep those shoulders nice and straight and level. Exhale, slowly and gently float your left hand to the inside of your left leg. Your right palm turns out and reaches straight up from your shoulder. So finding your way into Trikonasana. So again, this is a tricky pose for some people. So wherever it works best for you is where you should be. Inhale slowly and gently. Let's rise up and reverse our Trikonasana or triangle pose. Exhale it back to warrior two. Breathe in, float the hands down. Step back to center. Let's find our way back to mountain. I always like to add a few empty coat sleeve swings here if that works for you, just to kind of loosen things up. So I'm going to turn and just switch sides. Oh, my mat has become askew. That's okay. We'll work with it. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Find that nice deep stretch through the back body. Bend at the knees, roll it up to center. Inhale, tall. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, extended Tadasana. Inhale, tall at center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, tall at center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, tall at center. Exhale, Utkatasana. Hold and breathe. Inhale, fingertips to the earth. Lift the hips, relax the head and neck. Inhale, half lift, fingertips to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the fingers. Come down to the knees. And again, let's find our alignment in table. Straighten your mat if you need to. It's all good. That's the problem with being on carpet. It's a little difficult, but it's all good. So again, let's find that alignment. Wrists and shoulders, knees and hips. Nice flat back. So we can either return to extended puppy pose, which is arms forward, head between the arms, hips high. Or we can return to down dog, hands under the shoulders, hips up, heels back. And again, let's take a moment here to walk the dog. Stretch and release through the whole back body. Press the heels down. Find that beautiful, beautiful stretch. Inhale if you'd like. Lift one leg for three-legged dog. Bend at the knee. Open the hip if you choose to. Exhale, step it down. Press the heels back. And again, if you want, you can do the opposite leg. If you're in that extended puppy pose and you want to try this, just extend your leg back, bend your knee, and open your hip. So it's wherever works best for you. If you're in down dog, let's bring that foot down and press the heels back to the mat. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, all the way down to the mat and into the back bend of your choice. Baby cobra, sphinx, or full cobra, wherever it works for you. Breathe in, exhale, flow it down. Inhale, rise up. Sink the hips back to the heels, stretch through the whole back body. Inhale to table. Exhale, Chakravasana, right leg extending back, left arm reaching forward. And again, the option here, if you'd like to bend the knee and reach back with your hand, either connecting or balancing. And then return to table. Deep breath in. Exhale, stretch back with the left leg, reach forward with the right arm. And again, option here to stretch back. And then return to table. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, curl the toes. Exhale, round. Inhale, curl the toes, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, round. Inhale to center, find your table. And then slowly and gently, let's come to seated on the mat. So one more time, whichever way is most comfortable for you to sit. Let's just take a moment here. Let's come back to connecting our fingers to the earth. Taking some deep breaths. Relax, let go. Take a moment here to notice how your body feels. And then opening the eyes, let's come to the center of our mat. So we want to, again, sit with the toes up, the heels down, the knees up. Lengthen through your spine, deep breath in. Extend your arms or bring your hands and forearms to the mat and roll down. Stretch the arms, lengthen the legs. Full body stretch as you breathe. Exhale, relax. Slowly, let's prepare ourselves for Shavasana. So bringing the arms down, let the arms float a little away from your body. Your palms are up. Perhaps bringing your heels to the outside corners of your mat. Find that alignment. You know, even when you're coming into Shavasana, you're not technically moving or in a standing posture. You want to find that alignment still. So think about aligning through your hips, your spine, your shoulders, through your neck, and all the way up to the crown of your head. Palms are up so that we can draw in that light, that love, that hope, that positivity. Deep inhale. Exhale, allow your body to come into that restful, integrative position of posture of Shavasana. Return to the awareness of your breath. Feel that gentle rise and fall of your belly and chest with each breath. Feel the softness of all of the facial muscles. Feel all the parts of your body where it connects with the earth. Let all of that beautiful, gentle work we did today integrate into your body, your heart, your mind. Let it find the depth of your soul and bring peace to it. So if you'd like, you can continue to lay in Shavasana and just kind of shut your video off. Or if you're ready, you can draw your knees into your chest. Again, that gentle hug, that little rock from side to side. And then making your way back up to seated position. Growing tall and comfortable there. Let's just take a moment to sit, to be aware, to be conscious. Maybe again joining your thumb and forefinger in Chin Mudra. Release the fingers, bring the hands together at heart center. And let's end as we began with 3 ohms. Inhaling and exhaling, and then inhaling and going into the first ohm, and then the other 2. Om. Take a few moments, breathe. Inhale. Exhale, slowly float your eyes open. And namaste, everyone. Namaste, namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. And hopefully we'll have more practices together, either from my home, my fire pit maybe. I'm going to try and get out there today. It's supposed to be nice out. We'll have to wait and see. Or hopefully I'll be able to get into the studio maybe once a week and do some classes from there as well. So whatever it is, thank you for sharing your practice with me. Enjoy your day and be safe, be healthy, practice your social distancing, and we'll all meet together again soon. And I will hobble over and shut off my video. All right, thanks guys. Have an awesome day. Love you. Bye.